This event is made for yourself, the only man to semi-final in Paris in 800 meters and finals in the 1500 as well. How are you feeling about your debut?
I'm feeling pretty excited. I was pretty bummed to not be chosen as a racer, so I think it's time to prove myself here and that I belong and can compete in these races.
Okay, so this is your opportunity on the spot. What does success look like for you this weekend?
Winning.
Yes, that's what we want to hear. And Josh, yourself, you're also making your debut. You've been watching these guys compete. What have you learned by watching them?
I've learned that the races are super competitive, but I'm here to run hard, and I'm excited to kind of showcase that.
And the last 800 specifically have been unbelievable this year. You've been on an 800 winning streak. Your first 200 meters specifically is going to set a lot up, especially against another guy who likes to run hard from the front as well, Marco. Go! Very good. He's always on this, lad. We like it. How are we feeling about that, Josh? How's that going to go in that first 200 meters?
I'm just excited to get in it. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm here to represent Philly, and so I'm not going to let him down.
Well said, sir. And representing Philadelphia, no less. Marco, you're representing obviously Canada and yourself. I'll go to yourself. That first 200 meters, who's going to be leading the pack?
I'm not sure who's going to be leading the first 100, but I'm hoping that I'm going to be leading the last 100.
Let's give that a round of applause. Yes, Marco, on the spot. Go on, Josh. You've got a lot to live up to here.
I'm just watching Marco run 800s. I'm having a blast. I think the 800 for us changing from the 15 to 800 first, I think is going to bring a whole new dynamic for this event group, and I think it's going to be incredibly exciting.
So who does that favour, 8:15 versus 15:8?
I mean, I'm obviously going to say it's going to favour us. Obviously, you'll have the 800 in your legs when you're on the 15, but I do think all of us know how to run rounds, so I do think it's still a pretty even playing field. You just got to get your distance right and really be switched on for your kind of more off distance.
And Marco, for yourself, what have you learned specifically about going up to the 15? Because so far, you haven't won an event at Grand Slam track, but you're actually the group leader in terms of points. So you're doing something right, the 8s, but 15s, dare I say, slightly letting you down.
Yeah, I don't think there was any surprise that I was going to struggle in the 15s. So my thing is just figuring it out, one race at a time, and I think it's going to be patience. That's going to be the key for me in the 1500. So once I take care of business in the 8, we can focus on the 15 and try to get that first win.
And Josh, going from indoors, this is your open in the season, outdoors, how different is that going to be? And are you feeling confident having all those wins behind you?
I'm definitely feeling confident. I've been kind of itching to get the outdoor season started, so running at Franklin Field is an amazing opportunity, especially here at Grand Slam track. So.
And Hobbs, in terms of yourself, what have you learned by watching these guys, dare I say, make a few mistakes along the way?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just putting yourself in the races, especially as a 15 guy in the 8. That's something I'm really looking to do, is participate in the race, be up front with the 8 guys, and not be intimidated.
And do you have much experience in managing doubling up over a weekend?
Yeah, I think that's my specialty, is running a lot of races in a tight period. I've done it a lot, and I'm physically strong enough to do it, and I've slowly built up that mental strength to be able to handle the pressure day after day. It was something I struggled with at first, and it's slowly built up over time.
And Josh, you did very well in Miami, proper redemption arc for yourself. Bring with confidence?
Yeah, definitely. I think now we're in a spot where the work's there, and so now I need to execute, and that's what I'm good at. Major championship execution and Grand Slam track execution. I think I'm good at getting up for the big events. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty smooth.
And what did it mean for you when you were crowned champion? Because we saw you were exuberant, we saw a release. It's a big thing.
Yeah, I signed up to this league, nearly a year ago. I think I had my first meeting a year ago last week, and so being able to get a win and validate why I'm in this league and why I want to, be the face of this league, I think is important.
And Josh, Hoey, $100,000 on the line, a lot up for grabs.
Definitely, yeah. I think I'm expecting the races to be extremely tough because of that, and I'm excited about the incentive. But I think at the end of the day, it's just there's a lot of egos in here too, and I think that's going to play into it.
and I'll go down the line. I did this in Kingston. I'll do it again. So Hobbs, I'll start with yourself. Who's going to come second overall on Sunday?
I'm going to say Marco. Sorry, Marco.
Josh, who are you going to go for?
I'll say Hobbs.
Marco?
I gotta give this one to Hobbs as well. He'll get points.
Not getting any votes.
Sorry.
I can't vote for myself. It looks bad. Yeah, I'll vote for Marco as well. He's good at getting second in these events.
Okay, so he's leading your points though. So what's
Well,
going
that's
on?
what I was rudely told right after I finished. Is I won with the least amount of points in Grand Slam history. So that was so yeah, no, I think it just shows that we're a competitive group. There's a huge difference, I think, in 8:15 in comparison to other events, and so it kind of brings in your specialty, and also it's a hard couple of days. So.
And cerebrally, I was speaking to Cole Hocker earlier on, every single guy in this group fancies the job. There's no one here who's making up numbers, everyone's looking for the win. What would it mean to be the first ever 2-time slam winner in this event, Josh?
Yeah, I mean, I want to be the point leader, I guess. So I think that's what. Yeah, it'd be amazing. You know, we're making history this year, being the first year of Grand Slam track. I know this is going to be the league that's going to be around for until we get old, and we're watching on the TV telling everyone how good we were back in the day. So I want to make sure that I've got enough points to be able to have some say in that.
Well, your day is right now. Always great to talk to you guys. Brilliant additions right at the end there with Hobbs, with Josh, and give it up as well for Marco and Josh Kerr.